Hi, welcome to the Ramblingchronicpk show. Couple quick things. I need to take care of some business this morning, and so I'm going to try not to bore you to death by doing it, but I want to make sure that you're on the same page and you're understanding what's going on. The last couple of days I've been trying like mad to get a podcast up. I think it's finally up, but to talk about goal setting for 2012. We're down to approximately 3 weeks in 2012 left, and I'm sorry, 2011 left until 2012. And I would like to have some targets that we want to try to shoot for. Now, some of the things that we discussed is, certain interviews we'd like to do, and then, certain people we'd like to talk to. But I'd like to hear your opinions. What would you like to hear? Are there topics you'd like to hear, or are there people in areas that you like to talk to? In addition to that, are there certain things that you feel that we should cover with other people because it may help their organization and get exposure on both sides? So, help our organization and help their organization. So I want you to be thinking about those, and please, quickly, as soon as you can, shoot me your thoughts on that. If you've got any suggestions in that, I would like to be able to post it and kind of put it in the newsletter going into 2012. So that's one thing, and whatever information you got, send it to me. If it can help and we can add it to our list of goals, that'd be great. The next thing is training. Training is one of our core items. We got train, survive, encourage. We've done a fair amount of encouraging over the last couple of months. I feel like we have, and we definitely always try to stay encouraging. But oftentimes the place that gets the least attention is the training. And that's on purpose, because training can tend to be a little bit boring, and we don't want to waste a lot of time where people are going to start tuning out on the show and not listening to the show and checking out on us. So in order to do that, we break a lot of the training up. However, when we started doing the morning recordings, we realized, hey, this is an opportunity to do some of that training where we can take a 2 to 10 minute session and train on something and not really bore everyone to death. So that's where that's coming from. So I said that to say this: we will have some training coming in the very near future. We're going to begin today, and I'll kind of give you a snapshot of the kind of training I'm talking about. It's not super heavy. It's not something that's just over the top. But it's just informational that we feel that will, get information out there that will help people in things that they might want to know. If there are things you would like to know or you'd like some training on, shoot us an email, and again, we will try our best to get some, either train on our own or get some experts in that area who will help us train in whatever the topic may be. With that said, I'm going to kind of finish up with the training and then kind of help our sponsors. One of our sponsors is a company called Zensah. This week's sponsor, we're just kind of focusing on Zensah, and what we're trying to do, and we've been trying to do, is each week we've been trying to focus on a different sponsor. We've had so much success with our sponsors is we've really wanted to do a fair job with any and all of our sponsors, which means we got to give them all some airtime. We've got to let people know who they are and what they're about. Zensah is one of our sponsors, and they make compression sleeves and compression socks. They also make a whole range of other compression equipment, but understand what this is for. then it makes kind of sense why there's a vast array. I'm a runner, so what I'm most familiar with is their compression socks and compression sleeves. What these things do is they actually kind of squeeze on that area of the body, and it squeezes some of that acid out of that section of the body, and it removes some of that inflammation. So if you go out on a run, for example, and let's say you go 5-10 miles and you haven't ran in a while and you're going to get a bit sore, you can put on some of this compression clothing, and it will squeeze some of that acid out of that area, and it will push it away to where that portion of the body will not get as sore. And without that soreness, you don't have the problem of dealing with discomfort for long periods of time. That doesn't mean it completely takes away the soreness, but it does do a considerable job in taking the soreness away. When you finally look at the product, you will see that it's made in a very special kind of way, especially with Zensah, in that it's tighter in certain areas and looser in other areas, and that's on purpose so that you get the proper fit to push out the proper amount of acid out of that portion of your body. With Zensah, they make a fabulous product, and it is meant to help you recover faster. So if I'm going to run on, let's say, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I might wear my Zensahs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that is how some people do, and those are people who use them as recovery. Some people wear them as they're actually doing the exercise, and they sort of, I guess, run and recover at the same time. But the way I do it is I run in them. I run, and then I recover in the Zensahs. And what it does is it gives me some some time off, if you will, off my feet. But it's like, okay, I put some exercise on my feet, and then I turn right back around, and then I put some relief to them by using the Zensahs to help give me some comfort. And so therefore I want to let you know about Zensah, who they are as a company. That's what they do. They are one of our sponsors, and they have been nice enough to help us out. So I want you to go check out. There is a video on the channel. It's up right now, and it's been up for a couple weeks ago. Go search on the Ramblingchronicpk channel, and you'll find the Zensah video done, kind of reviewing the product. We are working on another video for them, showing a little more usage of the actual product, because we're always learning. And one of the things that came out of our discussion of the video that we did was that yes, even though we did a pretty thorough job of covering the product, we didn't actually show the product in action, and we didn't actually show it being used, so people couldn't actually see how and what it looked like in use. So we're going to fix that issue and try to see if we can't help improve the quality of the coverage of Zensah's support of us, because we do appreciate what they've done, and we want to be able to give them the best support that they can, because they've given us the best support. So Zensah, remember them, very good with recovery. They will do a tremendous job of putting compression on areas that need that compression to get the acid out so that your muscles can recover. If you have any questions, comments, or anything else you'd like to say, whether it's about some of the training, whether it's about our goals for 2012, whatever it may be, email me, jspencereds@gmail.com, or go to the website ramblingchronicpk.com, and it has all of the links. You guys take care until tomorrow.